on some court-related matters. This time, we are talking about the Member of Parliament for Asin North in the Central Region, James Gyakye Quayson. He is a free man after 3 years of 5 criminal charges, including forgery of a passport or travel certificate, knowingly making a false statutory declaration, perjury and false declaration for office linked to dual citizenship allegations. The criminal jurisdiction of the Accra High Court, presided over by Justice Mary Ekwe this morning, acquitted and discharged a Member of Parliament following a submission of no case to answer filed by Mr. Quayson's legal team. James Gyakye Quayson recontested and won the Asin North parliamentary seat after his name was expunged from the House of Legislature in 2023 following a Supreme Court decision that discredited him from contesting the 2020 elections, which he had won, over claims that Mr. Quayson held Canadian citizenship when he failed to contest the 2020 parliamentary elections, an action the prosecution argued violated the Ghanaian constitution. Mr. Quayson, who has consistently denied the allegations, maintained that he renounced his Canadian citizenship prior to filing his nomination. In its decision, the court held that the prosecution failed to prove the essential element of the alleged offences, adding that Mr. Quayson had not made any false declarations in his 2020 nomination forms. The court also pointed out inconsistencies in the passport summary sheet and statutory declarations provided by the prosecution witnesses, undermining the credibility of the evidence presented. As a result, the judge, Justice Mary Ekwe, concluded that there will be no basis to call Mr. Quayson to open his defense. James Gyakye Quayson spoke to the media after today's proceedings.
I'll be honest with you, they will tell you, my sister will tell you, when you are not wrong, there's nothing to worry about. No matter where you put the person, they will bounce back. That was my reaction, that I know I'm innocent. I wouldn't do this. I didn't come here to do for deceive anybody. I came to help my community and to help the country, to serve my people and my family. And I make sure I did the right thing. But, you know, everything seemed to be playing politics here. You all knew the case was political. There was no facts to it. You heard the facts from the judges. Documents were falsified just to get a conviction, but she has been very firm and innocent, and I think that will go very far for her. But I'm not gonna lie, he has a perfect reason why we both agree that case will not be withdrawn, so he will get to the bottom.
James Gyakye Quayson, Member of Parliament for Asin North in the Central Region, still in court. Former Attorney General and lead counsel in the suit challenging President Mahama's procedure to remove Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu from office, Godfrey Adame, is unhappy with the Supreme Court's decision to adjourn the case indefinitely. The case filed by the Member of Parliament for Ota for Vincent Ekwasifo is questioning the constitutional steps taken by President Mahama after receiving 3 separate petitions seeking the Chief Justice's removal. He is thus praying the Apex Court to declare that the Chief Justice must be given the opportunity to respond to the allegations before President Mahama can proceed with consultations with the Council of State. As stipulated under Article 1466 of the 1992 Constitution, the MP argues that bypassing the steps violates the Chief Justice's right to a fair hearing and poses a threat to the independence of the judiciary. Today's adjournment was prompted by the absence of the Attorney General, who had requested the Chief Justice to order an adjournment of all cases involving his office from April 7 to 10 due to ongoing training for lawyers at the Attorney General's office. But Godfrey Adame, after the hearing, was not enthused about it. Listen to what he said to the media.
Sit attorneys at the conference, and for that matter, all the cases the country should attend. He is not a state attorney. He will not come to court. The matter is important than the removal of the Chief Justice. He couldn't come or extend the case to a court by attending. The deputy attorney also not a state attorney. He couldn't come. And what makes it more odd is the fact that they sent state attorneys, not even 1 but 2 senior state attorneys, to come inform the court that they are at a conference, and so the matter should be attended. That is all. There's an application for secretary injunction pending. So why would anybody proceed? How can you fight the person by court in the height of the standard of the rule of law? It's not my expectation. It's the expectation of the law. And
So that's the lead counsel for the petition or suit challenging President Mahama's procedure to remove Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo from office, Godfred Yeboah-Dame. The Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, has been addressing the media on a plethora of issues in his ministry. Now, he's been talking about Kelny GVG contract, which he says is not going to extend it beyond the termination date. He's also been talking about the June SIM registration exercise and also plans by the government to make internet access more affordable. He says a multi-stakeholder data cost pricing committee has developed a roadmap to rationalize data prices, which will soon provide improved data bundles, especially for students.
Every phone has an IMEI number, which is global and is a unique identifier, the fingerprint of your phone. And so we're also going to be sending you prompts to do the registration of your phone. Now, there are two reasons why we do this. One is because of national security, to be able to identify the phone and match a phone to a SIM card and know who it is. That's using what SIM card in what phone. But secondly, is also because statistics show that almost 60% of phones in the country are smuggled. And no taxes have been paid on that. Today, you can choose to extend the reach of the Cybersecurity Act to try and do some prosecution, but it's a very long stretch. And so we're coming in with specialized legislation that will be very respectful of the freedoms of speech. Very respectful of the freedoms of speech. But where the lines are crossed on intentional disinformation or culpable disinformation, the law will be spelled out from Parliament on what the punishment will be. We cannot be in a jungle on the internet. And the law will work in tandem with platform operators to ensure that as quickly as possible, we deal decisively with those. So once again, I repeat, the era of fake news is coming to an end. We don't want to act arbitrarily, and that's why we want to lay the law before Parliament and be backed by law. And so we will work together to work on it, but be minded, we are already building the digital buildings. And so once the law is passed, we'll swing into action immediately.
As the Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, let me read your messages before we go. Now, after making mouth in the public domain that the police should come and arrest him, Reverend Ntim Fojo was now seeking refuge under his bed. He should have prayed for consuming fire upon the NIB officials. Fiero Reverend Martin Kwame Sedem, Sovie Kpando Municipality. Good evening, Class FM. What is Nitiwu saying? For them, they want a process. When they were doing same in the past, were they using the state? It is time NDC deal with them rudely. Same they will ever do any day, any time. He wants NDC to cover them up. No way, no mercy for any politician like the NPP types should be tolerated. This is coming from Francis in Accra. He who alleges must prove. Reverend Ntim Fojo is just content creator to be known in the community. From Eugene in Akachi. What is happening in this country is Mahama the president or Nanado. I think the NDC should reset themselves to enable them reset Ghana. They should know how to arrest people to avoid all these criticism. Mahama, reset Ghana now. You didn't include your name. Please remember to include your name next time when you're sending a message. Good evening, Val. Why is the NDC allowing some supporters of the party to create all this embarrassing situation? This is not the first time. Why is the party rushing? Just follow the right process so we can all support. But the way this is going is embarrassing. The innocent president. Please, Kobe Inteshi sent in this one. Vows the national security operatives must go all out and arrest a member of parliament for insults. Ntim Fojo claims over cocaine Okay, Efo Komla Klepe Stone City, your message is all mixed up. I can't really understand. Can you please take your time and resend it, because some of the words I can't really get what you're saying. Why is the NDC government pampering these micro minority like that? They should be careful with the NPP. They are very good at destroying good governance. The NPP have a plan, and if the NDC sits unconcerned, they will regret it in opposition. The NDC must be careful with the NPP. This is from Oforiwa East Airport. How can a reverend minister continue to peddle falsehood when everything shows it was a cock and bull story? I will like to Lawrence GPR to you. Ho. NPP MPs think they are above the law, so they do what they like, and this time around they have to face the law accordingly. Raboni from Qom with